everyone, we're gonna do a favorites video. I hope that if you are new here, you will consider subscribing. And if you are a subscriber, I am so thankful that you're here. All right, we're gonna start with cleansers. The first and really the only cleanser that I'm going to include, oh, and by the way, everything that was in my last favorites video 2 months ago, they're still favorites. I just don't want to bore you with repeating all of those things plus anything new. So this is my favorite cleanser of late. It is the Velvet Cleansing Milk. This is from Stratia, and it is a thick cleanser. Milk is an interesting name for this because it's kind of a thick cleanser, and for me, I feel like it does the job of both a first and second cleanse, and it helps to preserve my barrier function. It does not leave me tight, stripped, dry, anything like that. Glorious cleanser. I really love this. I apply it to dry skin and I do a facial massage, and then I do rinse with water, and I usually take one of my clean skin towels and get it wet, and then I remove any excess, and I am telling you, this leaves your skin so soft, so supple, ready to move on with your skincare. It is absolutely beautiful. This brand is really great, and I know a lot of you love them. This cleanser in particular is a really good one. A serum that I definitely do want to bring your attention is the Medicate Hydrate B5 Intense. Looks like this. I'm testing a ton of things from Medicate. That brand sent me a beautiful package of things to try, and I've been working my way through that. This is one of the things to me that stood out. It is based off of vitamin B5, which is panthenol, and it does have hyaluronic acid, and then it also has other natural moisturizing factors in there. This is a serum that is a little bit thicker. Hopefully you can see that. And I am telling you, it hydrates like nobody's business, and it soothes the skin. I think that's what I love the most about this. What I've been doing on some nights of the week when I feel like my skin is, dry, or maybe I got a little bit too much sun, even though I am crazy with my wide brim hat and I wear sunscreen and I reapply and all that stuff. Sometimes in the summertime, there's just no way to avoid it. I might get a little bit of sun and my skin just doesn't feel great. That is a night when I will skip all actives and go in with tons of hydration, tons of nourishment, and I will lock it all in with some kind of an ointment, and I really just try to give my skin a break and give it some nourishment overnight. Those nights are super duper important as far as I'm concerned to the overall health of your skin and the look of your skin. Sometimes our skin just needs a big break from anything that's going to exfoliate it, anything that's going to, dry it out or anything like that. So what I will do is I will use the Jin Jung Sung essence, and I will also do a layer of this. I might even go back as it dries a little bit and add another layer of it. Then I will go in with a moisturizer, usually like my peptide moisturizer from Dermatology, and then I will top it all with Soothe and Recovery. I let that sit for a little while, and then I will put an ointment on. And yes, you look crazy, you look shiny, you look greasy. But you know what? You wake up in the morning, at least I do, and I'm not greasy anymore from sleeping overnight, but oh my gosh, my skin looks incredible when I do that overnight. It's essentially slugging. The other thing about this is that panthenol, vitamin B5, is just so incredibly soothing. It's an underrated ingredient in my opinion. And if you're having any kind of redness, if you have irritation, certainly if you got a sunburn, something like that, panthenol can really help to alleviate that overnight, especially if you lock them in with any kind of ointment that you prefer. So that is the Medicate Hydrate B5 Intense. I would say that for me personally, I probably would not wear this during the day. It is that hydrating that it's actually a serum for me that is a nighttime serum. If you are parched and crazy dry, this might be something that you would love during the day. This next product could be a serum. It could be considered a vitamin C. It could be considered a moisturizer. It is a multitasking product, and it is definitely a big favorite, and that is the Dear Lucy Marine Antioxidant Serum. Now, I talked about this in my new discoveries, which was only a couple of weeks ago, but I'd actually already been using this for a couple, if not 3 months. This serum is beautiful. It is by the Canadian indie brand Dear Lucy. And it is the only product, it is their flagship, their hero product that they have come out with, and it is packed with really, really good ingredients. It has some vitamin C esters in there, it has tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, and it also has some other brightening ingredients, namely arbutin. I could see where somebody might use this alone, or this plus obviously a sunscreen kind of thing, or maybe just a lightweight serum, this and their sunscreen, that kind of thing, to really keep it simple, and it would replace several other things in a routine. For me, because I am extra, it's just the thing that I've been using mostly as my vitamin C serum. So that is Dear Lucy, big favorite for me. Moving on to, we'll go into moisturizers. I only have one moisturizer, and it is the Dermatology Water Cream Moisturizer. This has been essentially my moisturizer all summer, and it's really cool because they were out of stock of this for a long time, and I finally was able to put in a big dermatology order. I repurchased a bunch of things. I repurchased this because I knew, I almost bought 2, but I made myself just buy 1. I replenished my Soothe and Recovery because that goes out of stock. I replenished my Peptide Night Moisturizer. I replenished my Needleless Serum. I actually even picked up the vitamin C and E and F, I believe it is, C, E, and F. I think that's what they call it. I haven't opened that yet. Anyway, so I put in this great big order, and I got my water cream moisturizer, and I missed it. I did not have this for several months because it was out of stock, and it is the perfect summertime moisturizer. Water cream is exactly the description. It is a cream, but it's super lightweight, and you can tell that you can just see that it's like just lightweight, right? So this one is perfect if you have combination skin, if you have oily skin, but also it is fantastic if you have dry skin. It goes in, and the lightweight nature shouldn't fool you. It just hydrates and moisturizes the skin. I mean, it's almost 4 ounces. It is a relatively affordable moisturizer, especially given the size of it, and it's very travel friendly because of the tube. I love this one. I've loved it for a really long time, and I was so thankful that it came back in stock in time for me to buy it, and it is definitely my favorite moisturizer of the summer. I found a new exfoliator that I have really, really been enjoying, and it's by Dermalogica, and I have a little tiny caveat first, and that is that it has a couple of fruit oils in it. So it has bergamot, and it does, I think, have orange, but this is a product that you put on and you take off, and you actually put it on and take it off in 3 minutes or less. It is a super quick peel that is meant to refine your skin, improve texture, improve pores, help with congestion, blackheads, and that kind of stuff, brighten the skin, all in a quick little short amount of time as a peel. And it is fantastic. I think it's a relatively new product. It's been out for a few months, but it has been in my life long enough for me to use it probably 5 or 6 times. They say that you can use it every few days, working up to every day. Personally, I would never use this every single day. And because I use my Dermalect sleep serum a couple nights a week, I get a good exfoliation overnight, and I love that. This is more to me when you need a pick-me-up, when you feel dull, when your skin or your pores or your oil, or you just need a pick-me-up. It's so short. You do not ever want to leave it on more than 3 minutes. It looks like this, and it has a dropper. Now, it is full of alpha hydroxy acids, I believe polyhydroxy acids, and then also fruit enzymes. So you're getting, and I believe it has some salicylic acid in there as well. So you're getting this multi-approach to exfoliation. all chemical. So you're getting the surface kind of enzymatic where it's eating up the dead stuff and helping to kind of digest the dead skin that should be moving along. You're also getting that desincrustation. You're getting that pore cleaning out with the beta hydroxy acid, the salicylic acid. Then the alpha hydroxy acids and the polyhydroxy acids are just going to help with cellular turnover. They're going to help with brightening the skin. They're going to help with different layers of your skin getting exfoliated. So you get this really comprehensive peel with no actual peeling. There's no actual peeling at all, and it's very fast. And again, I can't emphasize enough that you never want to leave it on more than 3 minutes. It's literally a fast little peel. I try and do like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. I time it. I'm very, very careful. And usually what I've been doing is my forehead, my nose, and kind of out to here, and my upper lip and my chin area and kind of out here. I don't really do this outer part because I tend to get a little bit dry there. And the sleep serum takes care of the exfoliation for that, and I just don't need to do that. But anywhere where I feel like my pores and, you know, just could use a little freshening, could use a little refinement, it is fantastic. I definitely notice as soon as I take it off and I go on with my skincare that my skin looks better then. So it's not just like, oh, over time it'll look better. It actually makes it look better then. I don't have it like in my routine specifically. It's literally a peel as needed when I feel like I want to zhuzh my skin. Okay, so that is Dermalogica. Loving it. The other exfoliating product that I have to mention that I was super excited about is the Dermatology Microdermabrasion Scrub. This is another thing that I was able to replenish that I bought, and I was so excited. This has been out of stock forever. It just gives a really nice manual exfoliation without being too harsh on the skin. And this is another one that just every once in a while I feel like doing a manual exfoliation. I just do, and the skin just feels so nice after. Sometimes I'll have little flakes and stuff, and I'm just real gentle with it, but I always feel like my skin glows afterwards. Of course, then I feed the skin with a bunch of nourishment and a bunch of moisture and my SPF and all of that good stuff. I love this too because it is pretty affordable. I want to say it's like 20 bucks. There's always a code for dermatology, so you never have to pay full price. So this guy lasts for a long time. This is definitely a favorite because I was without it for quite a while because it was out of stock for a long time. And so I was super excited. I already knew how much I loved it, but I was super excited to get my hands on it again. So that is the Dermatology Microdermabrasion Scrub, a perennial favorite, honestly. Okay. Eyes. I have just a couple, and I believe I've already talked about these recently, so I'm not going to go crazy talking about them. One Skin Eye. I love this eye cream so much. Of everything that One Skin makes, the eye cream to me is their superstar. I love the body cream. I love everything that they make. I really, really do. The eye cream though, it has the highest concentration of the peptide, the proprietary peptide, and I just feel like it has improved the skin right around my eyes, on my eyelid, the fine lines, that kind of thing. I just feel like it's improved that. I also will take this, I take one pump, I use it all around my eyes, and I always use the leftover around my lips. Honestly, you don't really need a full pump to do your eyes. And if I didn't pump it all the way down and I pumped it halfway, I would easily still be able to do both eyes. And so I could make it last longer, but I like to do around my lips too. Now I use that one mostly at night. During the day, my favorite still is the Dermalect. This is the Revitalight. This is such a good eye cream, and it checks all the boxes for helping with darkness, for helping with hyperpigmentation, for brightening the under eye. We got to be really realistic. Creams and stuff are only going to go so far, but I do really feel like this does such a good job of helping to brighten that area. It's just the right consistency so that it does hydrate and brighten and make the under eye look really nice, but it also plays really well with any kind of makeup. When I wear my Medicate, the balm that I showed in my new discoveries, which I absolutely love that too, that could actually be in a favorite. So we'll probably see that in the favorites down the road, but it layers really beautifully over this without pilling, without looking like it's too much, without getting cakey or anything like that. The tube has an applicator that is cool, And sometimes when I'm being really good, I will keep this in either this beauty fridge that I have down here, or I can keep it in the actual fridge. Honestly, that doesn't always happen. It usually ends up in my skincare little box underneath my sink. But if you wanted to keep it in a cool environment, that tip stays really cool and feels really, really good under the eyes. So this is definitely my eye cream of choice. So that is the Dermalect Revitalite, a really, really great eye cream. And this could be my day and night cream. I don't need 2 different eye creams. I just don't want to give up my OneSkin, and I don't want to give up this one. So the way that I do it is one of them is at night and one of them is during the day, and they'll probably both last me months and months and months because I'm only using them one time of the day. Another favorite of mine is not necessarily a specific product, but it is an entire company, and that is Alloy. I have gotten their M4 cream, which is their estrogen cream. I think it's estriol cream. I get those mixed up. Anyway, this is a topical product that you use to address the estrogen receptors wherever you put it. So if you're going to use it on your face, on your neck, it's for that skin. It stays in that spot. It is a very low amount of estriol in there, and it just helps with estrogen deficient skin wherever you put it, right? And I love it. I think that this is such a great product, but more than that, the favorite is the actual service that they provide for women who are perimenopausal or menopausal or postmenopausal. I have had the pleasure of talking with Dr. Mary Claire Haver, of also talking with Dr. Men, who works at Alloy. She is a NAMS certified OBGYN, which is North American Menopause Society. And so she knows her stuff when it comes to menopause and healthcare and that kind of thing. And she is one of many doctors that work with Alloy. And what I have found over and over with the videos that I've been doing on menopause recently in the last several months is that so many women are underserved. They either, their doctor won't listen to them, or they can't find a doctor. And I just want to highlight, I want to shout it from the rooftops that this service exists, whether or not you care about the face cream. To be honest with you, the face cream is insignificant when it comes to all of the other things that this company offers as far as our healthcare. And the fact that there are expert doctors who actually know their stuff on staff available to talk to you and consult, and the information that is there, the education that is there. You don't have to buy anything to go get yourself a little bit educated there. I really, really encourage you to sign up for their education and just be able to advocate for yourself. Even if you don't go through them, if you have more information, you will be able to take that to your doctor and advocate for yourself. I'm so thankful that I learned about them, and I'm using them for my beyond this. So I won't go into, detail of my prescriptions, but I am using them for my healthcare as far as, that side of my life is concerned. And I'm super thankful for them as well. And they're convenient. It's super convenient. So that is a huge favorite of mine. And I really feel like I just need to keep repeating it because I want women to know that it exists, because there is a failure that is happening, that people don't know where to turn. And there are places, they aren't the only one. There are definitely lots of resources. We just need to start talking to each other more and more and more so that everybody knows where to go, how to get the information, what to do, and they aren't left in the dark. This is not a time to be in the dark at all. Anyway, so love the cream, but love the company and the service even more. If you missed any of those videos, I highly, highly recommend that you check out my video with Dr. Haver, also my videos with Dr. Men. Such great information, empowering information. These women are there really serving, they are being public servants and sharing this information freely on YouTube for you to educate yourself and empower yourself. So I will link those videos in the description box for you to check out as well. Great information. Okay, I really hope you guys had a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in my next skincare video. Take care.